343 recently gave us a blog post detailing some updates coming to both Halo Infinite and the Master Chief Collection. Some of this news was good, however some of it is quite troubling. In today's video I want to go over the good, the bad, and detail how it can affect both games going forward. But before we jump in, only 17% of you are subscribed. Come on, sort it out. Anyway, without wasting any more of your time, let's jump straight in. First of all, let's talk about some of the good news. Co-op flights are coming soon to Halo Infinite. We know co-op is due sometime in August and the flights are due next month during July. This is really good news and I'm definitely looking forward to trying out, and I'm interested to see how it's going to work on the flights. Is there going to be some kind of matchmaking feature, because not everyone's going to be able to get into the flight with their friends, so not everyone's going to be able to try it with the people they want to. So I'm curious to know what they're planning for the co-op flights. Obviously this isn't something I need to spend loads of time talking about, as it was something that was announced a while back. So moving to Master Chief Collection, 343 announced some new stuff coming to MCC. They announced some changes that they're planning and some new features, but one thing that really caught my eye is the new Halo 2 Anniversary armor. This new armor looks amazing, it looks quite demonic, it looks like it'd fit very well in Doom or Guyver, and knowing it's for Halo 2 Anniversary, in my opinion, is even better because that game was in need of some content. It also looks like one of the Spartans is actually holding an assault rifle with a weapon skin here, so it means that weapon skins could be coming to Halo 2 Anniversary as well. I'm very excited to see what these armors look like in game, and I'm interested to see how we acquire them. I'm assuming it's going to be through the exchange shop, but I'm looking forward to this update, which is dropping sometime this summer. There was also mention of mod tools. They'll be coming to Reach soon, and they're working on Halo 2 Anniversary and Halo 4 mod tools. But arguably the biggest news in this blog post, and the thing that is getting a lot of fans riled up, is the fact that 343 are planning on adding microtransactions to Master Chief Collection. This was brought up in a discussion regarding the Spartan points. It was mentioned that Master Chief's season points are going to be renamed to Spartan points. This itself has some fans annoyed, as they say, like, you know, Halo is much bigger than the Spartans, and although I agree with this, I really don't think it's that big of a deal. Some people are annoyed that everything seems to start with the name Spartan, like you've got your Spartan career and now your Spartan points, and although I do believe they could have gone for something different, they could have called them Rec Points as a callback to Halo 5, or come up with something new like UNSC tokens. Calling them Spartan points I just don't think is that big of a deal and isn't something that fans should really be that annoyed about. Of course, you can use these points to buy things for your elites and for weapons, so there's no reason for them to specifically be called Spartan points. However, it really isn't going to impact the game that much at all. Anyway, in this blog they mentioned how Master Chief Collection features over 1,000 individual customization items for your Spartan armor, weapon skins, firefight voices, vehicle skins, and more. They mentioned how for new players this can be quite intimidating, as there's a lot to do, and even for some older players that have been playing the game for quite a while, there is a lot here and it would take quite some time to unlock it all. So 343 mentioned that they're exploring new ways in order to acquire these points, and they're planning on doing a way where you can purchase them. This has a lot of fans really angry, down to the fact that 343 are adding microtransactions to Master Chief Collection. Some people would say that MCC is sacred, that it's special, and adding these microtransactions to the game would tamper with that. Now, I definitely have mixed opinions on it. I do not think that microtransactions should be added, however, I guess it purely depends on their implementation. Most of the time when I play MCC now, I go on to play custom games or I go on to play campaign, and although you can do challenges and you can level up through those, it's very, very minimal, which means I haven't unlocked the vast majority of cosmetics you can get in this game, simply because the modes I play, I don't really get those like the XP or the Spartan points from them. And this is fine, I don't really go on there to level up. However, for some people, adding that way to purchase the points might actually be a good thing. It skips the grind and lets them get some of the cosmetics they want to straight away, and there's still the option to unlock them for free. So in that regard, I can see it being a good thing. I mean, dependent on the pricing, it might not even be that bad. If I can get like 50 or 100 Spartan points for $10 or £10, then is that really that bad? Master Chief Collection itself is almost 10 years old, and some of the content within the game is even older, so really the pricing to get some of these things shouldn't be that expensive. So if 343 makes sure the pricing is fair and reasonable, then again, I can't really see this being too much of an issue. However, I feel like this could all be completely avoided if 343 just implemented more ways to earn the Spartan points at an easier, quicker rate. Whether that be adding more challenges that provide the points, or rather than giving a level cap cap for how long the points can be unlocked for. Like, I think after you reach like level 100, you stop getting points. Get rid of that and let people keep earning points. Maybe add some challenges that can be done in custom games or things along those lines. I just feel like overall there is things that could be implemented to basically avoid the whole adding microtransactions, but I'm not super annoyed about the microtransactions as long as their implementation is done well. I am somewhat skeptical. We've seen both Halo 5 and Halo Infinite how their microtransactions have been handled. Things were either overpriced or luck based. Obviously, I don't think buying Spartan points is going to be luck based, it's going to be nothing like rec packs. But if the pricing is as unfair as Infinite, then I will be a little ticked off. I am annoyed that 343 want to add microtransactions to the collection, but it's not going to hinder my experience when I play it. At the end of the day, for me personally, I've got most of the armor that I want already. There is still some things that I'd love to unlock, and I don't really have the time to play Master Chief Collection as well and to grind out challenges to unlock those things. If the pricing is fair on Spartan points, then maybe I will drop a little bit on them so I can get some of the stuff that I want. However, if I'm not okay with the pricing, then I simply just won't buy the points. Like I said, it annoys me, but it's not going to stop me from enjoying the game. Anyway, let me know what you think of this down in the comments. I know a lot of people are really mad, and I understand the frustration. If anything, for me, it's quite worrying for Infinite's future, as this could show that Infinite might not be doing too well. We already know this in terms of player count, but it shows that Infinite really isn't making much money at all, to the point where they want to add microtransactions to their older game. This could be really worrying for both Infinite's future and for Master Chief Collections. So I hope whatever 343 are planning, they do it well and they do it right. Otherwise, they're going to get dangerously close to killing this loved franchise. But yeah, as I said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If this does get implemented into Master Chief Collection, I will cover it in more depth then. The same as whatever stuff is being added in the summer update, I will try to cover it if you'd like to see me do that. But if you've enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here. I'm aiming for 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I think that's an achievable goal. Cheers again, folks, and I'll catch you all in the next one.